Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Lifeline. Last episode, we are in some serious trouble here, I think. Danger is close. Something is crawling around in the wires ahead of us. Sorry to leave you guys hanging like that, but I have not touched it since. I'm on the edge of my seat. We now have the option of to go looking for whatever it was that was crawling around the wiring, or to step back from there. I'm going to have him just step back. Yes, good plan. No sense in actively hunting whatever creepy alien creature scampering around in the wiring, is there? I mentioned before, I've seen an awful lot of sci-fi horror movies. Over the last couple of days, it's become pretty evident that I've seen T1, or what does that say? Oh, too many. More than was good for me. But I know this scenario never ends well for the person wearing the "Hello, my name is Taylor" name tag. It's louder over here, behind the Pulse countdown computer. This is me, stepping away from the Pulse countdown computer, not rushing headlong into... Oh my god. What happened? One of them just stuck its head out. It's the things that were making the noise, the things that ran by me earlier. Oh my god. It's my lab rats. What? Are you certain? I'm absolutely certain. The first one who stuck his head out, it was Patch. I called him that because he was all white, except the one spot on his brown over his right eye. Looks like kind of a check mark or a pirate's eye patch. It's very distinctive, there's no question. This is him. Except that patch used to be over a little pink eye, like a Sprague dolly rats have, and now that eye is green, luminescent green, glowing, and looking right at me. Do not get close. Yeah, I won't get too near them, that's fine. On the one hand, I've handled these rats so much I think of them more as friends than test subjects. But on the other hand, that was before they had spooky, bioluminescent eyes. Not to mention, they've traveled as far across this moon as I have. Were they following me, or were they drawn to the peak somehow? That's a haunting notion. But at the same time, their glowing green eyes or their glowing green peak do have that, you know? And the glowing green peak do have that glowing green thing in common. Are all your rats there? I think so. Patch and Runt stuck their heads out first, and I pretty much tripped over myself backing away from them. But then Logan's nosed his way between them, and I could still hear more scrambling noises behind the monitor. So I have to assume that's Wild Boy, and everyone's accounted for. This is in an unbroken string of bizarre events on this moon. This one is right at the top of the heap. Yeah, no debating that. So what are the rats doing? The rats are just acting like rats. It's so unsettling. I mean, apart from the eyes, they look like they always did. But then they turn and stare at me and they seem so eerie, otherworldly, alien. This, on top of everything else that's happening, the computers in this mountain, the visitors, the time-space disappearance, I just need a few minutes to process this. And then Taylor goes busy. Are you freaking serious? You're gonna take time to process this, dude. You've got weird, creepy, freaking rats looking at you with glowing eyes, and you got 5 dudes walking into the peak as we speak, and you're really gonna just take time to process this? Like, how much time do you need, dude? We need to, like, get the freaking heck out of here. Like, there's no question about it. I'm, like, trying to flick the screen like it's gonna do anything. But, it looks like that's where we're at a halt on our storyline, guys. So Taylor needs time to process. We have creepy rats in the walls with glowing green eyes, and we have 5 creepy individuals working their way into the peak. I'll see you when Taylor returns.